Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk about what's sold on eBay and Facebook Marketplace. You don't want to miss it. Hi there. If you don't know, I'm Cindy Kraus with Kraus House Sift and Thrift. Welcome to my channel. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. If you're new to my channel, I appreciate you as well. I'm a reseller of 20 years. I mostly sell on eBay, but I also sell on Facebook Marketplace, Mercari, and Poshmark. Welcome. I mostly do videos on how to help you be a better reseller, or if you're just starting out, how to, help you along as a reseller, giving you tips, tricks, and topics about, what you can go out and source, what you should be looking for when you're sourcing the high dollar items, what they sell for. And I show you my thrifting trips and my yard sale trips just to give you an idea what to look for. And my last video, I showed what to not look for. There's a lot of things out there when you go out shopping, and you don't want to just buy anything. You really want to do your research. And the longer you do this, the more experience you'll get, and you'll start learning when you look at things. You'll have an eye for whether something is worth it to buy and flip on eBay or if it is not. But I do comp out most of the items that I buy out in the wild, as they say. So today I thought I would motivate you and inspire you a little bit by showing you what I've sold in November and December. I'm just going to kind of pick out the items that sold for the most money. I think I'll just do items that sell for $20 or more. And just those would be great items for you to look out for. On a personal note, I know I've been gone about a week. It's been pretty busy around here with Christmas coming up. I've been doing a lot of, packing up present buying. Well, I didn't really buy. I thrifted my presents from my inventory, as you saw from the video a couple of videos ago. And then I packed everything up. And my sister and my brother-in-law came to visit for a couple days, which was a surprise visit, but it was great. We had a lot of fun. And so I gave them a lot of gifts from my inventory that really blessed them. And I told them anything they didn't want, I'll take back. And they gave me some things. And there was things that my sister saw in my inventory that she wanted, which I didn't know she would want. So I traded. I gave her that item. So she was really blessed. The four of us were blessed. It was a great trip. So now I'm back into making my videos. I'm motivated and I'm happy to tell you what's sold. So, sorry if I'm looking away from you. I'm just looking at my computer. I did get a webcam, but I noticed when I was using it, it showed like all of my office, and my office with Christmas and my boxes and everything looks a bit cluttered. So I need to get some kind of draping in the back before I start using my webcam, which will be nice for you because I won't be looking away. I'll be looking right at the screen. So let's jump right into this. I sold this talking alphabet desk preschool. Oh, it's an alphabet desk. I got that free in my local thrift store. I sold it for $21.97. Yay me. Okay, I also got it at the thrift store. I think it was in the free section. It's a vintage Brooks Brothers women's wool cardigan. You guys always be on the lookout for wool or cashmere. Those are very good sellers on eBay. And again, I got that for free and sold it for $25. And I had a lot of offers on this and a lot of interest on this. I didn't take any lowball offers. This sweater had some holes in it. I think it was from like moth, holes. And I disclosed that in the listing, and this person paid $25 anyway because it's a quality item. That was an expensive item originally. And they knew that, and they knew it was going to last forever. So they didn't care. So yeah, keep your eye out for that type of. Brooks Brothers is a good brand too. All right, I'm just going to kind of skip the low dollar ones. I sold this handmade crochet baby crib Afghan, and I sold that for $22. I believe I spent $2 on that. I thrifted it at a thrift store. Sold these brass copper 4 duck figurines. I didn't know these were going to sell. They sold very quickly. I spent $2 on them. Sold them for $18. I'm rounding up, you guys, $17.97. So that was a fun flip. All right, next, this is just under $20, but I sold these Paris Eiffel Tower Queen sheet set. I bought this like at Ross when John and I moved to Boise last year because we didn't have any sheets. We used them once and they're too rough on me. I need like a high thread count, and these were just basic sheets. So I had them on inventory for a year. They were just sitting there in my death piles or profit piles. And I finally got around to listing all my sheets and drapes, curtains, that kind of thing. And that thing sold within a month, I think, for $19. I think I paid $10 originally. So not a big profit, but I was happy to get that because it was just sitting around. I wasn't using it. So if there's things sitting around in your house and you're not using them, you need to get them listed. Even if you just break even, at least it's not in your house anymore and you made some money. Okay, this was a great flip. Landscape lighting. John got this actually at Mustard Seed, that thrift store that we love in Twin Falls. And he found this. I would have overlooked it. I think we paid $5 for it. Flipped it within a week for $50. Yay! Landscape lighting's obviously a good buy, you guys. It was Malibu. I don't know if the brand played so much into it, just the fact that it was landscape lighting. People like that kind of thing. It's something they could use. So always be on the lookout for things like that. You know, things people could use for their home. So that was a great flip, and if I ever see it again, I will definitely buy it. This was a under $20 item. Only sold it for $10.47, but it's a golf bottle opener, and this guy asked me to ship it to I think a relative of his, and I said, oh, just put that in the eBay listing, and he did, and I shipped it to them. Quick flip. You know, I did have it a couple months. I think I paid $1 for it. $10.47. I was happy to sell that. It's a cute little novelty item, and you know, bless that person. I'm going to keep going. Well, these were $19. Moon boots. Had no idea these. I had these in my my death / profit file for a long time. Finally got around to listing them, thinking, okay, I don't know if they're going to sell because there was a lot of wear on it. And I just thought, well, I'll try them. And I list them for like $25 because I was shocked to see these moon boots sell for big money. If you find moon boots, list them. If this had been in pristine condition, I could have gotten 30 to 40. But I took $19, an offer of $19, and was happy to get those out. Alrighty. I did sell this Banker's Library lamp, those green ones. You guys, I see those in thrift stores. Not a lot, but I have seen them a few times. You know, it wasn't that bad to ship, actually. I just bubble wrapped the heck out of the glass part, and I even bubble wrapped the metal part too. And I double boxed it, got there just fine. So keep an eye out for those lamps. Well, the lamps like this. People could put them on their desk. They're not that big. You know, they had the pole chain to turn it off and on, and they're vintagey. People like that kind of stuff. I like them too, actually. I just have a need for it. $27. Sold this ring, sterling silver cross ring. I didn't know the size because this is when I didn't have a ring sizer, and the girl and I were going back and forth. She wanted to know the dimensions, so I gave her the dimensions, and she ended up buying for $20. I believe I got that free at one of those yard sales that is the day after, but they were putting everything out of the cart for free, so that was awesome. Sold this old-fashioned dress, a Halloween. I mark it as a Halloween dress. I believe it sold after Halloween. Yes, it did, November 17th, for $18. Paid $2 for that. Sold this. Well, it's just under $20. Nike Dry Fit full zip jersey jacket, $17, and probably paid no more than $3 for that. I've been selling a lot of Mary Kay. My local thrift store had several Mary Kay products, and this one I sold by itself. It was a cleanser for $18. I just recently had a sale where I combined two for $23. Sold this ugly Christmas sweater. It had like jingle bells on it and garland. Sold that for just under $20. And that was sold quick within a week or two. And I think I paid $3 for that. Sold this padded stadium seat chair cushion for $16. I had it for a few months, so I was ready to get that out of my inventory. It was a little big. It took up some room. So happy to sell that. Sold these vintage Christmas stockings. You guys, they were like from the 70s. They were crocheted, just under $22. Happy to sell those within a month. I think I paid $1. Well, this one I'll talk about. John got this at Deseret Industries. It's an air cast cryo cuff gravity cooler. And we could have got more money if it came with the cuff, but it didn't. It was just the cooler part, and I disclosed that. A lot of people were selling them without the cuff. Sold it pretty quickly for $18, $17. I was happy to get that. It was lightweight. I did have to put it in a box, but it was easy to ship. Sold this cowboy planter I got for free, $15. I had that a few months, had a lot of interest on it. I think I had it for $20, and the person offered me $15. I took it. Sold these Nike's men's skater racer sneakers, $25. I think I paid $2 or $1.50 for those. Had them at like maybe 3 months, but I was happy that they went. Sold a Christmas stocking. I don't want to talk about that. $15. So I sold this vintage lighted angel tree topper within a couple days for $31.93. John and I paid $2 for that. That's our store. So look for vintage angel tree toppers. So I sold the Atlanta Braves jacket. What happened was right after the Braves won the World Series, this guy offered me $25. I didn't want to take $25. I raised the price to $40 because I had it listed before they won. Thinking, oh, I'll get $40. I'll hold off. Finally, about I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks later, this guy offered me $27. I think I offered me $25, but I went to $27 and he took it. And I thought, I'll just get this out of here. So $27, that was fine. I think we paid a couple of bucks for that. All right, sold these Puero women's ankle boots that I got at the thrift store for $2. And it took about a month. I sold them for $28. I had them for $35, but they offered me $28. I took it. I was happy for that. That was a great profit. Finally sold these hockey ice skates. I had listed like 3 months. I was so happy to get them sold. I had them like at $45. They offered me $39.96. I took it. I was thrilled. And with ice skates, you just put them in a box. You put packing paper and put them in a box. They got there just fine. They're not breakable, but you do have to protect them, especially when somebody's paying $40. I put items that I sell for high value that are shoes in boxes. Normally I ship them in padded envelopes, but if they're like boots or a bigger shoe, I'll put them in a box. But normally I just ship them in a padded flat rate envelope, and they never had a problem with that. Sold these Christmas ornaments for $20. Okay, you guys, I had these listed from 2 years ago. I had thrifted them with a bunch of ornaments. I had the ornaments selling as a lot. Well, nobody was interested in them as a lot. So when I got my Christmas tree this year, I picked through the ornaments, and I actually had 2 lots of ornaments. Neither one of them sold. So I picked through all the ornaments. I took the ones I wanted for my tree, and then the rest of them I kind of parted out. There was 3 by the same maker, Bradford Exchange, and they look like very high quality ornaments. Looked them up. They're selling for $20, $30. I'm like, yay, okay. Listed them and sold within a day for $20. So just goes to show that you can have something for a long time and then you relist it and it sells. So if you are selling a lot of something, you know, a bunch of one item or multiple items together, and they're not selling, I would part them out at that point, and you probably do much better. Okay, so I always do well with these Hallmark Jingle Pals. He was one I had sold before. I've sold about 5 of these over the years. Sure sell. They always sell within a week or 2. I had them at 25. They offered me 20 and I took it. I'm like, I'm happy to get 20. I did pay up for that. I paid $7 on that at the local thrift store, but I knew it was going to sell for 20 and up. So I almost tripled my money. So I was fine with that. Sold this Kevin Bacon game, which I talked about in a previous video. I was surprised I sold it $12. So I was happy about that. Okay, this was an awesome sale. Kidget's puppy dog. It was a lovey. I don't know if you guys know about loveys, but they're just like a little stuffed animal connected to a blanket. And I think they come in various sizes. I've found 2 lately, which I'd never seen before at thrift stores. They snapped them up. I think one was 50 cents, one was $1. They had no idea what they had. I sold this for almost $30 within a month, I would say. I do have another one listed that I've had. It's a Carter's. I'm guessing maybe because the Kidget's is, I don't know, more desirable. The Carter's, you know, those are more of a dime a dozen brand, but it could be that it's a puppy dog. I think the other one is another animal. I think it's a tiger or something. So it'll sell eventually. I was happy to get my almost $30. Of course, you guys, that's what I sold it for. That's not my profit. eBay takes anywhere from 11 to 14% out of that. Okay, so we said set of 2 vintage candle holders. Got these local thrift store. I think they were either free or $1. Sold them for almost $20. That was international, I believe. Yeah, because their total was $54. I think I went to Australia. I've been selling a lot to Australia. I think these people can't get that, so they'll pay up for it on the shipping. Finally, I know it's not $20, but finally sold these Charlie Brown socks. I've had in my inventory a couple of years, a $9.37. I was happy to get them gone. Okay, this is something John had found at Deseret Industries again a couple of weeks ago. Honeywell stainless steel film developing tank. He had no idea what it was. He thought it was a coffee tumbler, but it's a little too wide for that. And he picked it up and opened it up. There was all these springs in there. He's like, what is that? So he looked it up on eBay, and they're going for $30 to $40. And he's like, wow, okay, I'm getting this. Well, Deseret Industries, no, you guys, it was Goodwill, because he went to Goodwill, I remember. They had no idea what they had, so they had priced 99 cents on it. Wow. They didn't know what it was either. I think they thought it was a coffee tumbler or something. They didn't open it up and look inside. So just remember, thrift stores don't always know what they have, and they'll put a low price on something that is a big seller. So that's why you always got to look around. Look everywhere in thrift stores, because you never know what you're going to find. So that was a $35, not profit, but sale. I was happy with that. That was kind of a bummer. I sold these Montana West thongs, flip-flops. I had put in a previous video that John and I found at Mustard Seed for $1.50. They sold for $30, but they never paid me. So now they're relisted and I'm waiting to sell them again. I sold these board games for $13. That's not a biggie. But I did sell this free item, this Thomas the Tank Engine. I had it for about 3 months for $15. It was free. So I'll take that. Okay, I went because John went to Deseret Industries and got some things that sold. I went there myself and I found this Mr. Coffee Coca Motion hot chocolate maker. I'd never seen them before. Tested it, it worked. Sold it for $27 on eBay. I also put on Facebook Marketplace for either a pickup or a ship, and didn't sell there, but I sold on eBay within a couple weeks. So 27 bucks on, I think I paid $4 on that. I was happy about that. Okay, sold these, a lot of 11 stainless steel butter knife spreaders. You guys, I found this at a thrift store. They weren't together. They were like individual in the silverware section. And I started piecing them together and I grabbed them. I thought they looked beautiful. They were intricate. They looked like they were expensive originally. They sat for a few months. But I mean, probably paid $2 total, if that, because you know what, they only do like 25 cents on those things on some thrift stores. It was just so inexpensive, and sold those for $18.77. I was happy to sell those. Alrighty, so I think it was my last video where I showed you guys I bought these gorillas, these plush gorillas, a boy and a girl. They had bows in their head, and they were playing I Got You Babe by Sonny and Cher. Like you press their paw or whatever and it plays that. I sold that within 2 weeks of listing it for just under $26, you guys. $38 with shipping. I'm sure either they're giving us a birthday gift, Christmas gift, could have been birthday gift, a Christmas gift, or maybe they just want it as a conversation piece, but I was happy to sell that. Alrighty, I sold these Dolce Vita face coffee mugs. I thrifted those, almost always thrift. Probably paid $2 to $4 for those. Sold this, took 2 to 3 months to sell those for just under $20. They are adorable. Somebody else sold them for $20 as well. So I knew I was probably going to get that. And I mean, I don't do that well with coffee mugs. But these were unique. They had little faces. They're just really cute and adorable. And I see why they paid $20 for them. Okay, finally sold this plush. I've had this a few months. I got it at the thrift store for like $1. Kitty Surprise. It's a plush. She has it's a kitten. And she has like 3 kittens in her tummy that you could take out and play with. So it's like a novelty item, you know, just under $23 sold that just recently, 3 days ago. But I bought that over the summer. All right, just sold the Mary Kay freshener and a rich moisturizer. I just mentioned that for $23. And I just went to the thrift store yesterday looking for more, and they don't have any more. But, you know, hey, I'm happy with the profit I got out of the Mary Kay items I found there. So $23. Today I had a sale. I sold this men's Burton snowboarding sweater. I paid $2 for that at the thrift store around the corner. They paid $25. I was hoping to get $35, but that's okay. 25 out of 2. Hello. That's a no-brainer. So that is it. I caught you guys up of what I sold recently. I hope this helps you so you could go out there, look for these items, and know what you can buy and flip for a profit. I will talk to you guys next time. Hope you're having an awesome day. Like, subscribe, and comment if you want, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye. Okay, I can't believe I forgot to mention this. I had 2 big sales on Facebook Marketplace a couple of weeks ago. John had gone to Deseret Industries and he had gotten this portable ice maker machine, and he brought that home. He paid $15. And we comped it out. They're worth up to $100 and over. But this one had, you know, a few scratches on it. We didn't have a way of testing it, but we do know that Deseret Industries do test all their items. So I wanted to flip that on Facebook Marketplace. He wanted to keep it. I'm like, no, we don't need to keep this. We don't need ice. He thought it'd be cool to put it on the kitchen counter and that we could have ice when we want. Well, we already have No, we don't have an ice machine or ice maker, but we could go into our freezer and get ice whenever we want. So I wanted the money. So I put it on Facebook Marketplace for $80, $90, I think. And yeah, I had a lot of interest. This guy messaged me and he said, you know, was asking me questions about it, like when can I meet and that kind of thing. He goes, will you take 80? And I go, yes. So John wanted to go test it, but he had to go to his work to test it. So he tested it and it seemed like it worked just fine. He talked to the guy about it and he said, hey, if it doesn't work, let us know, you know. But the guy was happy with it, purchased it for $80. So that was a really fun and awesome quick flip. And the nice thing about that is we got the full $80. No fees were taken out, you know, like on eBay or some of the other platforms. So, and didn't have to pay for shipping. So be looking out, on the lookout when you're sourcing for things like that, you know, things that, you know, like a portable ice machine. People need that. Oh yeah, things like that sell, you guys. And if it was in better condition, I probably could have gotten 100 or more, but I was happy with the $80. The other thing is I put on a video a while back where John and I went to a yard sale, but it was inside an office building. And I bought this huge tote or a couple of totes full of craft supplies, like, you know, mostly beads, but it was buttons and craft organizers, a whole just miscellaneous crafting supplies. And I was gonna put on eBay. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not gonna pay for shipping. I mean, nobody's gonna want to pay for shipping, really. I mean, it was like 15 pounds. So I just put on Facebook Marketplace. I put in a bunch of local groups. I had a bunch of interest, and finally I had this. I put it for I think I put it for 75 at first. And then this lady was interested and she said, well, I got interest, but nobody committed, like when to meet me. So this lady finally messaged me and said, hey, I'd like to pick this up today. Will you take 50? I said, really can't take much less than, I can't take any less than 60. She said, no problem. John and I met her in town and gave it to her. She was very happy and got rid of that. I was happy because it took up room too. So be on the lookout for stuff like that too. Honestly, you guys, I wouldn't do that again. It was a lot of work. And when I transferred the beads into another container, because the one it was in, wasn't great, beads got all over my place. I still had beads like on the stairs, on my carpet in my office. I just wouldn't do it again. I was happy to get a quick $60. That was within maybe 3 or 4 days that a couple days that I listed it. So just giving you ideas of what to look out for. Talk to you later.